Welcome. I'm Steve Meldy, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as pastor at Christ Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. I invite you to become a part of this vital congregation in person and or online through this website or other social media connections. I'm proud and humbled that this congregation is growing in its diversity. It has become a place where questions find answers, and yet those answers are questioned. And in those times when we can't find answers, we learn to trust in God through Jesus Christ. We have fellowship activities for various interests, Bible and faith studies for children, youth, and adults, both on Sundays and throughout the week. And more importantly, we serve in mission through a monthly mission focus and ongoing missions that help us in serving the needs of the Tucson and global community. Sunday is my favorite day. We have 2 services each week. Our 8:30 a.m. service is in our fellowship hall, usually seated around tables and led by our band. Our 10:45 service is in our round sanctuary and led by our choirs and organist. Though the 8:30 service is more contemporary and casual, and the 10:45 is more traditional, I'm not the kind of preacher I grew up with. I tend sometimes to stop and have dialogue with worshipers. I don't have all the answers. I believe we're on a journey together, and at CPC we work together to help each other live out a relationship with God in Christ. Besides, it's a really good way to keep people awake and engaged, but don't tell them I said that. You'd be amazed by our Sunday Funday School program that happens between the worship services at 9:30 a.m. We have 2 different studies for adults. Our children and youth not only learn the stories of the Bible, they become engaged in and by those stories and are finding ways to go deeper in their faith at younger ages. We welcome children and youth in worship, not only participating, but also in leading. As you can tell, I really like being a part of this group of people. I've been the pastor for over 17 years, and we have found a way together that honors tradition and explores change. So if you're in Tucson, come worship with us. Or keep up with what's happening and how you can connect to the ministry and mission of this congregation through this website that will be changing as the year progresses. Perhaps by following more closely on our Facebook pages and other social media sites, and especially through prayer. We could all use some prayer. I'm praying that all who connect in any way find a life-changing experience with God in Christ. I'm hoping you learn what I have come to believe. Nothing can separate us from God's love. This we know in Jesus the Christ. So come and join us. Peace to you and to all.